Recently, United States President Donald Trump announced he received a letter from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy. This letter expresses Ukraine's willingness to negotiate a minerals deal. This development follows a contentious meeting between the two leaders. During this meeting, Trump publicly criticized Zelenskyy and suspended U.S. aid to Ukraine. The meeting took place at the White House and ended with Zelenskyy leaving abruptly. Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance admonished Zelenskyy during their discussions. They suggested that he should express gratitude for the U.S. support rather than seek additional aid in front of the media. Trump remarked, "You are gambling with World War III." This statement marks the serious tone of their discussions. During his speech, Trump stated he is working tirelessly to end the conflict in Ukraine. He noted the loss of life, with thousands of Russians and Ukrainians reportedly killed each week. Trump rhetorically asked if people want the conflict to continue for another 5 years. His criticism extended to Europe, which he accused of spending more on Russian oil than on providing aid to Ukraine. Trump claimed the U.S. has provided over $300 billion in aid to Ukraine. In contrast, he stated Europe has contributed only $100 billion. This disparity in support has been a point of contention. Despite the fallout from the meeting, U.S. officials remain in contact with their counterparts in Kyiv. They are encouraging Ukraine to move forward with the minerals deal. Reports indicate that U.S. officials are advising Zelenskyy's advisors to persuade him to publicly apologize to Trump. This advice comes from sources familiar with the situation, as reported by Reuters. On social media platform X, Zelenskyy referred to the White House meeting as regrettable. He stated that Ukraine is prepared to sign the minerals deal and is ready to negotiate as soon as possible. The initial terms of the deal remain uncertain. The agreement had previously proposed no explicit security guarantees for Ukraine. However, it would allow the U.S. access to revenues from Ukraine's natural resources. Additionally, it anticipated that the Ukrainian government would contribute 50% of future monetization of any state-owned natural resources. This would be directed to a US-Ukraine-managed reconstruction investment fund. Trump indicated that his administration remains open to the deal. He remarked to reporters that Ukraine should show more appreciation for the support it has received. He emphasized that the U.S. has stood by Ukraine through difficult times. According to Trump, the U.S. has provided more support than Europe has. This situation is complex and continues to evolve. The negotiations surrounding the minerals deal could have implications for both nations. The outcome may influence the ongoing conflict in Ukraine and the geopolitical landscape in the region. The willingness of both leaders to engage in negotiations is a positive step towards potential resolution. As the world watches, the focus remains on how these discussions will unfold. The importance of the minerals deal cannot be overstated. It represents a potential pathway to strengthen ties between the U.S. and Ukraine. The negotiations may also pave the way for greater stability in the region. Both leaders face pressure from their respective political landscapes. The dynamics of international relations are ever-changing. The coming weeks will be crucial in determining the future of US-Ukraine relations. The global community remains hopeful for a peaceful resolution to the ongoing conflict.